Hey guys, Jamiy, and today we are on the Loomian Studios Twitter once again. As you can see, we have a brand new tweet for also a brand new update. I'm a little bit late to this one, obviously. I have also checked it out a while ago, but obviously now we're doing a video on it. I'm pretty sure everyone else has done videos on it, but anyway, oh well. Let's give my 2 cents on it then. So also, as you can tell, if I zoom in a little bit just so you can actually read it as well, in case you haven't seen it as well, also go follow Loomian Studios on Twitter. It's like the best place to get content, and also join the Loomian Legacy Discord, because also some things that aren't like that big, like, do get posted to the Discord. But anyway, Route 8 is under development. Lots of new Loomians will be coming to this route, along with a few new features, including the UMV. We'll let everyone know a release date when we get closer to its completion. So right now it's kind of like in just building stage, I guess. Like, as you can tell, like, this looks pretty freaking sweet. Also compared to like the brick bronze one in Laguna Lake. Like, yeah, that was like a cool build. It was like alright for like what, 2015, 16, 17. It was alright. Like, it wasn't amazing or anything, but compared to this one, like, the glow up is real. I mean, it just really is. This is like such a good building. I actually don't know who's making this one right now, but I'm sure we'll probably know when we get a release date later on. But also, as you can see as well, lots of new Loomians will coming out to this route. But also, the biggest thing that I want to point out is a few new features will be in the UMV. So, not just, if they were going to say, like, oh, we're just getting the UMV, they'd probably say, oh, we're getting a new UMV feature, or we're getting a new UMV, but since they said a few new features, and also people have been recently speculating fishing rods, so that might be leading to the fact that we're going to get a few new features, which also is including the UMV and the fishing rod, potentially, which also is pretty cool. But also, if you haven't actually seen it, it looks so freaking sick. I mean, these go spin around. And also, if you don't remember from the Laguna Lake one in Brick Bronze, behind it was also that rock formation, and once we actually got surf, like after the 8th gym, or just before the 8th gym, you could actually go back here, and there was the Sword of Justice Pokemon, also like Keldeo. Actually, I don't know if it was, I think Keldeo, I don't exactly remember, like, exactly. I think it was like, you encountered the 3 roamers, if you got all of them and then you brought it back, you could soft reset for Keldeo. I don't really remember which way it went, but yeah. So also, potentially, because we have like little areas over here that we could potentially surf on, which could be surf over to, unless like we can actually circle back around to them. Also, I want to mention one thing that I've seen a couple of people talk about, not that many people, but most of these torches, some people have said that they kind of look like the tiki torches, I think that's what they're called. Basically, people are thinking that Kabunga might also be on this route, just for the torches, which, I don't know if that's like a stretch or not, but I mean, sure. But I mean, again, the building has been getting, I feel like every like route we've been going on, so the building's just been getting even sicker. But yeah, that's basically it. But also, if you don't know, the UMV in Brick Bronze has quite a lot of different Pokemon. Also, we had all of the fossils, I think, from like every generation, except from like also the 8th gen, obviously. Big surprise, right? Other than that, though, we had something, as you can tell, I actually tweeted it. If you don't know what this is a fossilized egg. So if you don't know, the fossils were pretty rare. And then on top of that, you could also get yourself the amber, which I think was the rarest fossil, which also was for Aerodactyl. And then this fossilized egg, if you got one, I think it was 50%. Actually, it probably was more. But basically, from this fossilized egg, it was a high chance to get a Togepi, just a normal Togepi, and then there was a rare chance for it to hatch into either a Mesprit, Uxie, or a Zelf egg. So obviously, that was like the rare thing. So obviously, let me know in the comments down below, like, are you excited for like new fossils? Personally, I think we will have fossils. Also, if we look at the roadmap that we did a while ago, it kind of states that we'll probably be getting something like fossils, so we can probably assume that we will be getting fossils with this, which also will be very, very cool. Also, so it's basically gonna like, so if we're getting like a new route, we can expect like new Loomians to be on them, and on top of that, like, potentially new fossils as well. Also, let me know as well in the comments, like, do you think we'll be seeing something like the fossil egg returning, or potentially just like something that is super rare? Because in the brick bronze one, I think that the most common things you could get was like the Arceus plates, the shards that I don't think ever we actually get a use for. I think there's like heart scales, which you could also use for like changing your moves. Other than that, I don't really remember what else. I think it was like a hardstone. I don't really remember anything else that was really useful. I guess light clay. So I mean, yeah, but also let me know in the comments down below, like, what items are you hoping to see return? Also for me, fossils, also more Loomians, means new fun, like, I guess, metagames, potentially. And also, if we do have fossils, I can't... There's one thing that I don't really like about Pokemon fossils, and that's the fact that they're all freaking rock type, unless you... Except from, like, the Gen 8. So I like the trends. Hopefully they don't do any more, like, just... Like, hopefully they don't make fossils all rock types, and I'm kind of hoping for this one as well. I mentioned in another video, like, if we do fossils, like, technically, I guess you could say that if they all were to have one type, they could all be potentially Earth type, or they could all potentially be ancient types, since also they're fossils, they're ancient. But yeah, but with that being said, I kind of, personally, also let me know in the comments down below as well, like, if you do want them to be all one type, like, what typing would you be? But personally, I feel like more people would enjoy if they all weren't one type, and they were all just, like, how they were, like, when they were before, like, they were fossilized, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I would like to see. So also let me know in the comments down below. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave off here. Also, I'll leave the Loomian Studios Twitter in the description if you want to go follow them on Twitter for, like, the biggest news. Also, if you join the Discord as well for the Loomian Legacy Discord, that's also a good place to get some news that isn't, like, as big to post on Twitter, but like a couple of, like, small leaks. But yeah, with that being said though, gonna leave off here. I'll see you guys next time.